Yeah. Heard that. Thank you. Yeah, g'day and welcome down here to the Tiantai Stadium in Qingdao. It's an overcast day, a bit clammy in the low 20s, and we're about to kick off the first leg of the Asian Rugby 7 series. Good morning, everybody, and welcome down here to Tiantai Stadium in Qingdao for this opening leg of the Asian Rugby 7 series. Coming to you live, and we start off with the first pool game today of the women's pool, Kazakhstan versus Uzbekistan. Whoever's talking right now is really, really loud in my ear. That's awful. Here they come onto the field now for the first game today. So it's Kazakhstan running from left to right on your screens against Uzbekistan in the white with the green socks in this Pool X game. And we have about 50 games of rugby for you coming up over the next couple of days. Should be a beauty. Here we go. And there it is, the first try of this tournament coming from the first penalty of the match. Kazakhstan over in the corner using the space well, and they're on the board. She's getting her iron with her first kick there. It's well away to the right, and it's 5-0 here to Kazakhstan. Second penalty of the game coming there. The Uzbeks showing that they too like to run the ball a little bit. Nice little show and go there. What can they cook up from here? Finally some advantage coming there. Good offloading. Throw into the ground. And recycled once again. This is good rugby from the Uzbekistanis. A little bit offside there at the breakdown. The Uzbekistanis doing very well at the breakdown, getting there and bridging. Good continuity. Some very good hand skills here. And a dusty old kick for touch there. Wobbles over. Just about 12 meters short now of the line. Let's see how this Uzbekistan line out goes. Stolen at the front by Kazakhstan, but it's a little bit of a legal play there. And it breaks down. You've got to say a good defense there from Kazakhstan right on their line. Chopping back against the run of play there. Sarabieva. And Kazakhstan get a chance to get out of their own half now. Kibisheva unable to take the pass there as they made an easy 20 meters from that scrum. And it'll be scrum feed to Uzbekistan to have another crack here with just a couple of minutes remaining in the first half. Dinara Kadirova to feed. Kazakhs very strong there, blowing over it. Ball must be a bit slippery out there. There's been a few knock-ons, and that was a forced error. Oh, it's been stolen by Kazakhstan. Away they come. Very powerful run from Tedyaeva. And away they come again. Switching play this time. And it's a very good step from Korotika, the big woman. She goes in under the posts. Very powerful. And that's the second try for Kazakhstan. They've come 100 meters there from a scrum under their posts. Good job. Like to see that again in the replay. Here she goes. Cuts inside, and there was no one sweeping. Yes, she's nailed that one. It's 12-0 to Kazakhstan, right on the stroke of half-time. And a deserved lead in a quick turnaround now. Here we go now as the second half gets underway, and that's a wobbly kick that hasn't gone the 10. That'll be a free kick back on the halfway. Kazakhstan straight on the front foot with an opportunity. In this Pool X match, 2 pools of 4 on the women's side of the draw here in Qingdao. Pool X consisting of Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, and Japan and Thailand making up the quartet. Forward pass there, and she's lost it anyway. In the other pool, Pool W, featuring China, Hong Kong, Sri Lanka and Singapore. Up next we'll be watching Japan, Thailand, the other game from Pool X. For the ladies of Pool W take the field in this first round robin this morning. It's very overcast, a little bit misty and almost drizzly. About 26 degrees. 83% humidity, a little bit damp out there. A few drop balls already today. Uzbekistan holding on to the ball there. Tackle player. And a good run from Badatova again. Cheeky trip from Kubisheva doesn't come off, but it comes back fortuitously to her. And now there's numbers on the right. Nice little loop around. There she goes again. She's too big and she's too strong. Kazakhstani number 12, Koratik, is in for her second try over in the corner there. They worked the space very well then. All coming from that charge down kick. And Kazakhstan going out now to a 17-0 lead. Just a couple of minutes gone here, the second half. On the men's side of the draw over this weekend, 4 pools. Pool A, Hong Kong, Philippines, United Arab Emirates. Pool B, Sri Lanka, Singapore, Kazakhstan. The kick just dropped short. Pool C will be Japan, China and Chinese Taipei. And rounding out in Pool D, South Korea, Thailand and Malaysia. First men's game will be kicking off at 10:58. Philippines versus UAE. Here we go again. Misjudged. Will do well to recover. So this Kazakhstan defense is very good, fanning out. It's another 10, and the referee's going to his sock for the first yellow of the tournament. Off she goes, impeding play there when the Kazakhstans were trying to take a quick one. You just can't do that. No warnings, you're off. She'll be off to the naughty chair for 2 minutes. The time starts once you sit down, so you've really got to get to the naughty chair quite quickly. And straight away, Kazakhstan using that numerical advantage. And it's Kosha Bayeva over again for the 4th try. Taking it out now to 22-0 with a kick to come. Hit that very well, but it's gone to the right again, and score remains at 22-0 with just 2.5 minutes remaining. Kazakhstan are going to run out easy winners here in this opening game of the Sharks China Sevens in Qingdao today. That's a beautiful kickoff. Excellent. Ibragimova guilty of just taking her off the ball there. Can't really blame the weather for that one. Another powerful scrum from Kazakhstan, and another drop ball. It was slightly behind her over her shoulder, but probably would have taken that normally. The clock on your screen not really telling the picture. There's only 1 minute left here. Can the Uzbekistans get a late try to give them some confidence going into their final matches today? And that's not going to give them a lot of confidence. Bit of miscommunication there. There it goes, that's good line out play. Kazakhstan is not afraid to take the line on, which is good to see. Out it comes. Very good fenders. Uzbekistan holding on here for all their might, but there's numbers, yes, and finally Kluchnikova, she's over. And another well-deserved try there. The defense just couldn't hold out. Kazakhstan showing their pedigree with 5 tries here in the opening game. That'll be the hooter. Going to the left. So it winds up 27-0, Kazakhstan over Uzbekistan. This first match in the leg 1 of the Asian Rugby 7 series of 2015. Deserved winners, and we're underway here. Kazakhstan really not challenging the Kazakhstan line at all in that match. Kazakhstan just too strong and well drilled. Of course, the star there with a brace, Lyudmila Korotika. Coming up next, everybody, it's Japan versus Thailand. Yeah.